Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Roman Triumph, shall we? Roman Triumph is a survival city builder. I'm going to be checking out the demo to the game, and I'm going to put a link in the description below for the Steam page so you could check it out too. Wishlist the game if you're interested. At the northern fringes of the empire, a new Roman city is born. Manage and grow your city, please the gods, and survive against barbarians and mythological threats to achieve Roman triumph. All right, sounds good. We are going to start a brand new game right here. Okay, yeah, we'll go with a valley world, mountains and lakes, regular. Normally when I boot up a game for the first time, I don't really change any of these settings. I just roll with it. Fertility moderate is fine. I'll leave trees at 1. Large rocks, iron ore. Here's my seed if you want to play along on the same world. And I'm just going to say generate. And continue. Okay. Choose difficulty. I can do easy or normal. And I'm going to go with, normal. The standard journey of Roman expansion where you must conquer both mortal and mythological challenges. Sounds good. And so you can also do easy, but then there's no mythological threats if you want to do it like more historical. And then there's one that's just no attacks or raids at all if you want to just build without violence. Okay. And our colony is going to be called let's see. Incompetent Major. Oh my goodness, look at that. Horrifying 3-headed fire-breathing Hydra, I suppose. Just all up in the city. It's kind of like, an old school Sim City when they would have disasters and they would just somehow have Godzilla, in there. Or Age of Mythology. It's getting into that direction. To the esteemed governor, as our empire stretches its reach, I entrust you with a critical mission. Venture north and establish a settlement on the frontier. Your duty is not only to build and lead, but to protect our citizens from the dangers that lurk beyond. The wildlands are home to more than wandering barbarians, creatures of myth and legend like hydras and other beasts threaten the realm. Fortify your settlement and defend against these looming threats. Lead with wisdom, strength, and vigilance, and may your rule bring safety and prosperity. Farewell, and good fortune. All right, so I'm going to pause the game, spacebar, and just kind of move around. Game looks great. Build near small and large rocks and iron ores. Use terrain to your advantage. Ensure you have fertile land near you to build farms indicated by the green overlay. Okay, so for example, this area right here is covered in rocks. It has also metal, iron, and like an area for stone quarry. It's got water. It has a little bit of natural protection from this mountain range, but I do worry about the fertility. So let me see if I can scare up the green fertility window. All right, I've got research, religion, job priorities, armies, food. These are food buildings. What is this? This is the season. Okay. And these are overlays. And let me see about fertility. Okay. So actually this land is very fertile. It's even fertile here. So this looks like a really good starting spot. At least I'm going to pretend like it is. All right. So I'm going to build our settlement. Ooh, there's pigs too. I'm gonna build it here so that... No, we're gonna build it nestled back up against this wall to give us some protection. Excellent. All right, and we're going to build the castrum. Okay, so you can see that they've got it plotted out. I'll unpause the game, and here we go. It's being built. It's done. So I can use WASD to move the camera, Q and E, rotate, or middle mouse button. Yep, very intuitive, makes sense. And date and time. You can see the game speed as well as current year, month, and season. Seasons affect the production of farms. You can also adjust the simulation speed. Okay, space 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Love it. All right, population. I have 8. Citizens from the metropolis will come to your northern settlement at the end of every month. The number of newcomers depends on your city's attractiveness, which is affected by the population's happiness. Hover over the number to show information about your growth rate and how this number has evolved over time. So we have 8. And that's our net change. I don't know if we're going to get more. I'll look at it in a second. We don't really have much to attract people, do we? We have this, like, town center. Homes. The number of available beds. That is 0. If this is at 0, build more homes, as homeless citizens will quickly leave or perish. A city with no available homes will also attract less newcomers. I can imagine that that would be the case. All right, fine. Happiness is composed of comfort, health, recreation, safety, and culture. All right? So we're going to build different structures to promote happiness and get newcomers to kind of move into our northern frontier town. Happiness affects the people's productivity and affects the number of people coming to your settlement every month. Hover over each resource to see more information about how to obtain and store it, estimations of how much is produced and consumed every month, how much was produced and consumed last year. So, okay, this is great. I like the clarity of these tooltips and just telling you how to get the resource and then telling you your supply and demand or production and consumption. Very good. Job priorities. This is the job priority panel. It's extremely important for managing what jobs your citizens are assigned to. So right now, I assume everybody's just a worker because I don't have any like specialized labor yet. Roads. This is the button for placing roads. Roads make citizens faster. Most buildings require roads. Indeed. Tasks. Tasks are here to guide you in the early years of your journey. I see it in the upper right. Hover over the task to see details about them. Good luck, and may Fortuna smile upon your endeavors, lead your people wisely, and may your city thrive under your command. I hope so. So, I've been playing a lot of Banished recently, and when I saw Survival Builder, I got those vibes, and this, of course, has that, except Banished doesn't really have combat or anything, or mythological threats. So, I see job priorities. We're going to see how this compares to some more contemporary builders like, Foundation, going medieval, RimWorld, and I'm going to pause it because all these people are like, I have no house, and they don't. Oh my god, these pigs are enormous. They'll feed us for years. So we need to build housing. Every citizen needs a home. A domus can house 5 people. A hospitium houses more but costs brick upkeep. All right, so I need to build 2 because I have 8 people. That makes sense. So the hospitium is a hotel. A larger and more comfortable home for citizens. Building residential blocks is good for comfort. So this looks cool, but it costs an upkeep of 1 wood and 2 bricks. And I only have 40 bricks to start. So I think we're going to just begin more modestly. This has a wood upkeep, but wood seems easier for us to gather. Road is too far, so we got to build roads first. Gotcha. All right, so let's go ahead and build some roads. So I'm going to build a road that kind of goes around the settlement. I don't know if these doors are decorative or if people can get in and out regardless of them, but I'm just going to kind of put roads all the way around. And then I'm just going to have a central road that comes out like this. No idea what I'm doing, by the way. It just looks good. It actually looks awesome. Those roads look great. And then I'm going to drop some domuses. How do I rotate? R? Love it. Controls are like unbelievably intuitive because they're what you would expect from the genre, which is most of the time what I'm looking for. Like I can just drop in and play the game because I have familiarity with the genre. And then there's 1 and there's 2. All right, so we're going to build 2 houses, and those are queued up. We also need to build a hunter's hut, and it's right here. It takes wood, though. We're out after building those houses, so I'm going to need to set people to the job of gathering. This looks like a gather button. Well, it sure is. Gather wood. Gathering wood. To gather wood, follow these steps. Select the wood gathering tool. Click on the axe icon and then the wood icon, or press C. And then click and drag an area. Workers will be assigned to this task based on your configuration in the Gatherer Settings panel. Make sure to adjust these settings to optimize your workforce. So I'll have to check that out. But there's a lot of trees right here. So, I mean, give me all of it. Yeah, every tree you see. There you go. That's good. And then Gatherer's panel. Let me see, job priority, wood gatherer. So most of my people are in the job priorities panel. You have full control on how workers are assigned to jobs. This number shows the amount of workers currently not working any jobs. So we have 0 unemployed people. Jobs with a higher priority will be filled first. This is interesting. Okay, so it's like I can drag and drop priority. So builder is way up here. Make sure your most important jobs are at the top. Simply drag and drop jobs to rearrange the priority. It's great. Viewing the list of workers. This button allows you to see the workers assigned to the job. And this one sets a max limit on how many workers can be assigned to the job, okay? So, setting the maximum workers. To set the maximum, simply enter the max desired number in the workers field. 10 is fine. The limit will only take if the enable limit is turned on. I'm not going to right now. We're okay. And I'm going to... what's hint mean? Oh, it's just a tutorial again. Okay, cool. That's nice. So if you want to get the info again, you can. Okay. I'm going to close this. Now, Gatherer's panel. Here you go. Gathering settings. So, trees per wood gatherer. 1 gatherer per 4 trees. Oh, and I can adjust, like, how many people are for each tree. So, because I selected a certain amount of trees, it automatically distributed the labor. Okay. I'm just going to unpause it. That's interesting. That's cool. Placing a home. To build a home, follow these steps. Build a road. Okay, we did that. First, ensure there is a road leading to the area where you want to place the home. Most buildings require a road. Roads also make citizens move faster. Select the home type you want to build. Only Domus and Hospitium are unlocked at first. Different homes have varying housing capacities, baseline comforts, and tax incomes. So you can see how much money they'll make for you, how much comfort they get, and how many people can live there. Plan your housing strategy wisely to ensure a balanced and thriving community. Citizens are happy when they have neighbors. Building housing blocks is essential. Okay, so we're doing that. We got a little housing block coming in, and look at that guy. They got a saw. This person has a hammer. They are working on it. Do it. Good job. Okay, there it goes. All right. It's building up from the ground. The skeleton is filling in Kenshi style. I like it. And they're getting supplies and bringing them out. They did it. I like that I didn't even do anything. Just randomly, the architecture changes, kind of like in City Skylines. That's nice. So the houses don't all look the same. And what is this? Happiness. Oh, it's bad. Okay, so let's get this up. Well, we're going to get houses. So there's enough houses for 5 people. And all the beds are occupied. And now there's 2 vacant beds. So you see happiness immediately went up because, yeah, look, they're smiling. They're like, this is great. They have a house. Okay, perfect. And we need enough lumber to build a hut. Now, I'm actually curious, like, if I go to my job priorities, yeah, everybody just went to wood because it's the only job I have assigned. And that's actually good. But I will assign some stone gathering. To gather stones, select stones like the one showed in the picture on the right, not the smaller ones. Use V to gather. Okay. So I have 5 of them in my area. Let's get them. So the small ones don't really count. They're just like loose garbage. Is this a berry bush or something? I don't know if we can get food from that. We'll find out. Alright, we've already gathered 16 wood. And that is, I'm going to pause, that's more than enough to build my hunter's hut. And to build a hunter's hut and provide your settlement with meat, you need to know the efficiency score. When placing the hut, you'll notice an efficiency score. This depends on the number of animals in the area. It may change over time. For example, building too many buildings near the hut will drive animals away. Makes sense. Okay. So this is like 133% efficient. That's great. So we should build it in that area. And I'm just going to kind of rotate it so it's facing... there. Now there's no road to it. I'm guessing that's probably okay, but we can do a road anyway. Does a road take anything? Looks like it costs wood. There. I really like, so far, about this game that it automatically just distributes the labor based on jobs that you assign, and then you can just, you know, toggle up and down the priority or the workers for the task. It's pretty sweet. They're all focusing on the hunter's hut. The pig is not going to be happy about this. You can understand that. And speed it up. There's my resources stocked inside. Boom. Okay, so they finished a hunter's hut, and so it's automatically assigned 2 people. Fabricius and Apicius are now hunters, so they've been taking out of the job pool. Like I had 8 people, and you can see hunting is now the second job there, and they're just going to be chilling. Now, people are probably going to be gathering stone at some point. I could put stone up at the top, like if I really wanted them to go all out and do it. But now that there's no building, I think that'll happen. So yeah, you could see people are out there. They've got like a... It's the worst job. People are like, oh, the pickaxe? Oh boy. Alright, so food's going up. People are happy. Health, comfort, culture, recreation, safety. Okay, well, I'm just going to complete these initial tasks. Oh, it gives you a reward. I love it. I love when games give you a reward for, like, doing tutorial things. Always feels good. Okay, so now, we got a new set of jobs. We need to get some agriculture going. Build a food storage and build 4 wheat farms. Okay, so let's click on the food and food storage. Well, let me actually put the farms in first. To build a farm and ensure a steady supply of food, here's what you need to know. Winter production. Keep in mind that farm production decreases in the winter, so plan accordingly. Fertility score when placing the farm. A fertility score and an overlay showcasing the fertility of the ground will appear. Okay, and Circe's influence, Ceres' influence. Farms can be affected by the goddess Ceres. Her blessings can boost crop growth and maintain regular production during winter. Wow. However, beware of her curse, which can cause crop disease. That's not good. We don't want it. All right. So these are all like can't make it because the road is too far. But I can put it here. This is pretty good fertility. This is incredible fertility over here. And the road doesn't have to go right up to it. You see, they'll build it here. Now the road is too far away. But I can just extend the road a bit. Up this middle. And then, you know, we can start making a kind of T. And then let me make another wheat farm here. And they can't place it. There's something in the way, I'm sure. I'm going to place it here. And I could just put it here. I didn't want to put it too close to the houses because I wanted like a residential area. But now that I think about it, this is just the start. So who cares? We can move this later if we need to. And we'll put the food store in. Oh, I don't have any wood. Okay, I got to get some wood. I'll just wait for them to build this. I'll assign some more tree gathering. They're building all these farms. I wonder what happens to that rock when they finish this farm. They're doing a good job chopping down the trees. Oh, nobody's hunting. Well, we have so much food. Maybe that's okay. Wood gathering flexed because I put so many trees down. They'll get it fixed. Okay, the farms are done. Now that's going to hurt my labor force. I got 41, which means I have enough to drop in the food storage. Put it right there. I'm going to just wrap a road around the back for these farmers. All right, they're working. People are still gathering wood, primarily, but that's actually good. Let's get this food storage done. We got it. What are we waiting on here? 60% progress. Oh, you know what? This isn't a game like Banished where they have to bring the supplies over. I think it's... here's the builder. You can see them. I think the supplies are taken away immediately from your reserve, and it's just waiting on the builder to, like, have the time to finish it. It is top priority, but there's only one person assigned to it, and they're doing other stuff. So here we are watering the crops, and we get 23 wheat per month, which is cool. Training an army. Uh-oh. To train soldiers, follow these instructions. Open the army's panel. Select your soldiers. Once the army's panel is open, you'll see different types of soldiers available for training. Hover over each type to view a brief description and the resources required for training. Click on the soldier you like to train, okay, and barracks capacity. Sure. Alright, so let me go ahead and get some barracks. So, well, what is my barracks capacity? Legionnaires, citizens. Oh, you know what? I have 4 free workers. Did these people just get here? I don't think everybody has a house. Yeah, I got some people, so I need to build a new home. Maybe to be soldiers is where these people came in. And I'm going to train some soldiers, so... 1, 2, 3. I need more wood. The stone gatherer will stop doing that as soon as we have collected enough stone, or this piece of stone, rather. Then they'll be done. Upkeep, you see it ticking away, and then there we go. Happiness went up because now everybody's got a place to live. So I am training 3 right now. I need to train 1 more of these guys. And then we also need to build a wood archer tower. So, wood archer tower is here. It costs 50 wood. Dear God. Let's go ahead and just chop down some more trees that are close by. There. I think people are going to do this as top priority because it's so high up. And that's good. We need the wood. I don't really need food at the moment. I've got all... And the farmers do not leave because it's a higher priority than even gathering, which is good. That's how it should be. Fields look good. They're out there watering away. Clearing some space. Okay, now we have 60 wood, which means I can make the wood archer tower to defend us. And, you know, it's an interesting question of, like, where I want it. I don't think they could come from the mountain, so let's try to put it someplace that would protect us. I'm going to put it here. Internal. Just right in the center. People can maybe hide in here. Building that up. Alright, all my units have been trained. And the tower is done. We completed yet another task. And brick production. Yeah, we definitely need bricks for making the nicer houses. So we need bricks by building a stockpile, a clay pit, and a brickworks. So the clay pit, what is here? Clay pit. But where is clay marked? Or is it just like you can get this anywhere? 'Cause, 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 'cause I have no idea. I don't know, I'll put a clay pit over there. And then they need a stockpile. Right next door. Well, we want the brickworks. Let me build the brickworks first. Where's the door? There might not be one that's obvious. Here we go. And then stockpile. Don't have the wood. Okay. That's fine. I'll build a road. Back here. I don't know if I actually can build a road there, but I'm going to build a road here so I can put a stockpile back here. Awesome. Well, we're going to start getting bricks online. We have a little bit of a military. We've got some food happening. And our population is to 12. Somebody maybe died. Which, okay, fine. And we are growing nicely here in Roman Triumph. And I'd love to know what you all think of this game so far. Is this a kind of survival builder that you're interested in? This is just a demo, of course, and I am putting a link to the Steam page in the description below so you can check it out. Wishlist the game if you like what you see. And, I mean, I think it's got a lot of good stuff going for it at this stage. It looks good. Everything plays intuitively. It has a nice built-in tutorial. I like the kind of take on the way that work is distributed. And that you know, they automatically kind of filter this. You can have more micro and control of it if you wish, but you can toggle the priority, put maximums on things. So it's a nice split. And then you see all my soldiers in here. The military element is also different from, you know, I mean, I've been playing a lot of Banished, and there's absolutely no military in that. So it's cool. The mythological stuff is going to be really awesome to see when that happens, and hopefully we can maintain, you know, the favor of the gods as we grow. All right, everyone, I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll check you next time. Take care.